stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Okay, ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Good afternoon. Welcome to Richard Nesty Stadium on the campus of Hull High School. My name is Adam Meyer and I'm the principal at Hull. I would like to start by thanking the Board of Education, our faculty and staff, and friends and families who have come to celebrate the 108th commencement and our graduates of the class of 2022. Members of the class of 2022, I am excited to see what the future holds for each of you. I hope that you dream big, that you achieve big, and that you experience all of the successes that you set out to accomplish after this day. I hope that each of you lives the type of life that you want. I hope you get to live where you want, with the job that you want, and that you get to be the person you want to be. I wish you all the best in your pursuit. I also have a request. Regardless of your definition of success or what you use to measure it, one way that you can ensure a fulfilling life is by being good to other people, particularly to those who live amongst you in your own community. Make a difference by being kind. Kindness takes no particular skill set or talent. Most of the time, it doesn't take much effort and really just comes down to being a good to other people. It will give you some of the most gratifying and memorable experiences in your life. Thank you to everyone for being here, especially for those of you who have helped these young people in their journeys to take these seats as graduates today. We will now hear a pre-recorded selection performed by our Hull High School Advanced Choir. please welcome the Salutatorian of the class of 2022, Colin Finkley.
It is my privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to you, the Board of Education, faculty and staff, parents, family, and friends. Thank you for all being here for this momentous occasion in all of our lives. You have all made a profound impact on the development of the students that will be graduating today, and I would like to again thank you for all of your efforts that you've invested in each of us. Today is no small feat. It perhaps is the most significant and life-changing achievement most of us can claim to this day. We have all worked for 12 years to get to this very moment where we are sent off into the world with no more path to lead us. School has always been there, and although many of us are moving on to further our educations, many others are moving to a path of their own. Never hesitate to recognize how proud each and every person here today is for you to complete such a long and arduous task. Having worked hard for this very moment, it is difficult to ignore the patience, determination, perseverance, and hard work that embodies itself into the attitudes of every graduate. I have no doubt that every graduate here will find a way to succeed in their lives, and I encourage everyone to pursue what is most dear to you. Although I may not be close to everyone here today, I will always have memories from the past 4 years. Other memories such as Friday night football games, dress-up days, or stadium games will create stories to tell to future friends and family. Every student will remember the pressure of a big test the following day, staying up later to study, maybe even the occasional all-nighter to get some homework done. Although we may never be able to experience many of these memories again, there will always be something to remember. I would again like to thank everyone for participating at our graduation today and giving us tremendous support that made us all grow up to step out to another world. I would like to end with a quote from Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. Now to present the gift on behalf of the senior class of 2022 is Senior Class President Mia D'Angelo.
Good afternoon. This year for our senior class gift, we would like to present Kim Miller-Joyner and the rest of the kitchen staff with a donation. On behalf of the senior class of 2022, we would like to thank you for all the hard work you and the kitchen staff have done over the years. This donation is the least we could do to show our gratitude. Thank you.
On behalf of Kim and her staff, thank you, Mia, and thank you to the senior class. It's now my honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Jasmine Valadez Castaneda.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Welcome friends, family, faculty, and staff of Hall High School and members of the Board of Education that have helped get the class of 2022 to where we are today. It is an honor to be standing here as the valedictorian of the class of 2022 and giving this speech on such a memorable occasion. It has been an amazing journey, one my fellow class members of 2022 and I will most likely never forget. Thank you to our parents, guardians, and grandparents for always being there to support and motivate us, especially this year as we deal with the inevitable senioritis. Thank you to our family members who have supported us along our educational journey and took the time out of their lives to celebrate us. Thank you to all of our friends who have been there to laugh and joke or be the shoulder to lean on when we are struggling. Thank you to the members of Board of Education who not only sponsor graduation, but always put our needs first. Last but not least, thank you to the faculty and staff of Hall High School. Thank you to the custodians who keep our school clean, especially in the midst of a global pandemic. Thank you to the administration who not only award us snow days, but who also put the needs and concerns of the students and faculty first. Thank you to the Hall Deeds program who go out of their way to make sure to stay true to their philosophy of being dedicated to each and every devil. Thank you to all of our coaches and club sponsors who have helped us with our passions outside of the school. Thank you to all of our teachers who, even in a time of uncertainty, showed up to give us the best education possible before we enter into the next chapter of our lives. Without all of our faculty and staff, this school year would have not been possible. 4 years ago, the class of 2022 was walking through the door of Hall High School as freshmen and found out that high school was not how it was pictured in Glee or High School Musical. On top of dealing with that disappointment, this class was blindsided by a global pandemic. We had the second semester of our sophomore year and pretty much all of our junior year taken away from us. Fortunately for the class of 2022, we were able to come back to a full in-person learning and have a semi-normal senior year. Today we close the chapter of our lives entitled High School. Some of us will continue our education, others will enter the workforce, and others will enlist to serve our country. Nora Ephron said, "Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead." Throughout high school, our teachers and families have prepared us for the next steps in our lives. Now it is time for us to apply those lessons as we move on and take control of our lives. Stephen Colbert said, "You're about to start the greatest improvisation of all, with no script, no idea what's going to happen, and often with people and places you have never seen before, and you are not in control. We are moving on to life where we have little to no structure of our days compared to high school. We decide we live our days one at a time. Every day is up to us to make the best of it. Curveballs will be thrown our way, and we will have to face them head on. We will not be able to avoid them or decide when they will come. We will all move to different places and make new friends along the next steps in our journey. Class of 2022. Use the education you have received from Hall High School to be the star in your own improvisation of life. Congratulations on this great achievement, and thank you."
Thank you, Jasmine. It is now my honor to present the first graduate of the class of 2022, Class President Mia Ann D'Angelo.
Arthur John Augubright. Nicholas Allen Arate. Damian Akayan Byer. Faith Nicole Bakaki. Zachary Wade Bosey. Aaliyah Tanisha Bradley. Brandon Matthew Brewer. Cannon Edward Burrell. Karime Kano Guzman. Eder Castellan. Chloe Ann Carroll. Sean Aiden Casey. Dylan Andrew Church. Jonathan Ivan Cisneros. Logan Paul Klepper. Connor James Andrew Craig. Molly John Delzot. Annie Lynn Davis. John Joseph Davis. Alexander Jeffrey Dahl. James Ronald Dumkuski. Drake Thomas Doucette. Eli James Dunn. Kierrigan Marin Ellis. Tanner Stephen Engelhop. Maggie Murphy Filippini. Colin Patrick Finkley. Ashton Michael Gagliardo. Drake Joseph Garland. Keaton Alexander Garncars. Gabriella Marie Giacchetto. Marco Antonio Gudina. Dominic Thomas Guarini. Cody William Hill. Miken Hillstead. Tiana Junia Hogan. Ethan Michael Huffman. Renee Francine Humpage. Alexis Ivan Hurtado. Aiden Joseph Jones. Rivers Jefferson LaShaw Jordan. Alexis Mary Ann Jungles. Caden Marie Keegan. Rylan Michael Kerper. Autumn Nicole Kiefel. Nolan Charles Locke. Gabriel Bernard Lucas. Adrian Macias. Gracie Marie Elizabeth Mall. Mia Marie Montino. Reese Marley McDonald. Callie Kennedy Meyer. Emily Marie Moreno Reyna. Garrett Henry Nagel. Gian Mario Nunez. Tyler Matthew Orlandi. Andrea May Ortega. Michael Angelo Partapillo V. Ethan Allen Plim. Caitlin Francis Pullum. Jeremiah Mithgel Kaisam. Alexander Joseph Regalado. Augustine Reyes Jr. Luis Angel Reyes. Giovanna Reyes. Avril Daisy Ruiz. Mauricio Ruiz. Caleb Lawrence Savage. Marshall Fiddler Smollinger. Elizabeth Miriam Sis Chubb. Madeline Mary Snyder. Denzel Thomas Sobin. Manuel Solano. Michaela Diane Spanos. Amy Gloria Swanson. Victoria Lynn Ulrich. Dulce Lisette Urquiza. Jasmine Marie Valadez Castaneda. Callie Lee Vasos. Ariana Ladon Villalobos. Haley Marie Weathersby. Zeta Nistique Wendelin Backus. Elizabeth Marie Wenzel. Paige Rayanne Warden. Kira Rose Wozniak. Anasia Alea Marie Wright. Nicholas Andrew Yepson. Dylan Paul Ziano.
Class of 2022, please stand. Members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, family, and friends, at this time it is my pleasure to certify that each of these students has completed the requirements necessary for graduation from Hall High School. Accordingly, it is with great pride that I present to you the class of 2022.
Guests, you can feel free to come down to the field and take pictures if you would like.